it on. Beagle has the jump on the defense. Jay Beagle closing, leaves for Andre Burakovsky, who's back in the lineup. Wrist shot coming and a pad save for Bishop. You are seeing Barry Trotz's defense pair of duty himself this past week. Capitals with Dmitry Orlov and John Erskine still on the shelf as Ovechkin twirls a wrister right to the kneeling Ben Bishop. He has it secured. It's forced by Filppula, and Tyler Johnson zooms the other way. Johnson closing in to the trailer. This is just sent wide of Holtby. Matt Carl joining the thrust there up from the point position. Kuznetsov strolling through center. Finesse it to the outside and fires. That's flagged down eye high by Ben Bishop. Niskanen to a shooting lane. Backstrom through the seam. Ovechkin one-timer, flagged down by Bishop.
Yeah, that was a tough one, though, for Bishop.
High in the air, gloved down by Nicklas Backstrom. Cross rink, Carlson fires. He missed it on the short side. Beautiful pass from Backstrom. Nicklas has it again off the wall. 15 seconds in the man advantage. Carlson's driving right to the gut of Ben Bishop.
Absolutely nobody in front of the net.
Ward was knocked down, and it is Stamkos on the fly, a 3-on-2 developing. Callahan, one more to the slot here on the deep. In front for Stamkos, an empty net. And Tampa Bay strikes first.
Well, Braden Holtby totally taken out of his net by the forward Callahan. There's the pass. Watch what happens after he goes around the net. There he is run over along with Orpik, but it's Callahan into the goalie, and no chance for Holtby to make a save on this play. Want a referee to come over to talk to him about this goal.
Like again grabs the puck above his head. Matt Carl sprints to the loose biscuit. Good work there by Ward. Like off the cycle right to the chest of Bishop, and there's no rebound. Like offers it for Niskanen. The wrister through the traffic didn't get through. Like's follow-up deflected down. Bishop the save, and the rebound's beneath him. Long enough for the officials to lose sight of the puck.
In the two blue lines here in the first.
Carl Alsner gathers in for Washington, plays it on around. Niskanen keeps it hot on the glass, and it's out of play. Still not recorded a save in this first period. There's one. Johnson turns. There's two. As the Capitals kept them off of the shot counter for almost 15 minutes. Orpik collaborating with Ovechkin. Further still for Backstrom, who had the hockey stick chopped out of his hands. That's another penalty against Tampa Bay. Orpik plays it on back. Ovechkin fires a stick save for Bishop. And the Lightning, Marcus Johansson's in clean this time. Tied up along the wall. 6 players in the scrum. Niskanen into a better shooting lane. Ovechkin fires and a pad save for Bishop.
That was a good shot there by Ovi. Had from a big dude.
He sure is. Waiting here. Johansson feeds. Niskanen fires, and Bishop was at the top of the crease again. As the Lightning are 3 for 3 on the penalty kill in the angle. Blocked by Hedman. Who else? Carlson. South of the goal line to Fair. To the front. Bishop got back to the post to beat Beagle. Like relays for Orpik, it's beneath his skate. Hedman kept it in. They find Filppula, swerving to the front. Hedman steers. Stamkos fires, and a fine save by Braden Holtby.
Braden Holtby was there before it got onto Stamkos' stick.
The Caps, a 5-3 final count. Brown for Boyle backing in. Orpik is their second chance, and Holtby had a pad in the way.
That's the best save of the game between both goaltenders.
For these Lightning.
Good, because when he does score, this team is right up there. They're undefeated.
Here he comes, working in pad save, Holtby, and he'll squeeze. Nicklas doesn't mind playing with an edge, Jill, and Wilson's the kind of guy who's quickly learned who the best fighters are around town. Pad save there from Holtby as Kucherov danced in and drew a penalty here against Washington. Taking a peek from behind the cage. Johnson shares with Stamkos. Right up the gut. They bump it back. Hedman fires, and a kneeling Holtby has that. Hedman in a board battle with Beagle. Stamkos steers it for Johnson through the seam. Filppula kick out save. Rebound at the goal line, and Holtby got back in time.
Holtby.
Eerily similar to one Semyon Varlamov made in the playoff game against Sidney Crosby back in the day. Snapshot coming. And Holtby with a stop and cover on Stamkos.
That's a hard shot to corral. No
3 for 2 minutes. Goes a glimmering. Johnson's in there, hawked by a back-checking Ovechkin. Callahan the feed. Johnson in tight. Stopped by Holtby. And the rebound taken to safety by Troy Brouwer. Johansson joining the thrust. Garrison is there to keep him quiet. Johansson to the slot. Fair! Excellent stop there by Bishop.
Yeah, he was not very busy, but then he comes up a little credit the details of their game on that penalty kill.
Capitals win the draw. Schmidt fires. There's Backstrom to the backhand. He scores! Nicklas Backstrom.
You could just feel good things happening after they completely got out of that two-man disadvantage. Schmitty just a shot on net. The puck is corralled with the skate boot of Backstrom, and that's why I said in the first period they've got to get the puck up on Bishop. And the backhander, the toughest shot in the NHL, tricky Nick right under the bar, over the catching glove, strikes first.
On the drop pass for Ovechkin. Beautiful moves, working wide. Ovechkin funnels to the slot. Orpik denied there by Bishop. Wilson as they cycle it back on top. Losing Green there. Stays with the puck along the board. Swallowed up by Ward. Schuster lets it go. Glove save. Braden Holtby. Avenged that defeat on Tuesday by a 5-3 count. Have a 1-0 lead here. Hedman drives. Holtby saw it all the way and managed to get his pad there. To our national teammates with Sweden. Good entry for Wilson now. Wilson drops. Backstrom fires. Pad save. Rebound on the doorstep. Score! Backstrom has another one.
What a great play all around. You know, it's about going to the net. It's about transition against Cooper's club. And Willie's got the legs going too. Here's the quick turnaround, the seam pass, and watch Backstrom get the shot. OV goes to the net. Backstrom follows up and tucks it past his catching glove. But Wilson makes the dandy play. That makes the whole play happen. The drop pass, the little curl off the post. Nick Backstrom buries it. A late goal helps out the Capitals in a big way. 2-0 over Tampa. Good sign for the Caps.
Callahan on the feed. Hedman works it for Stamkos. 50 seconds to operate. Holtby gets a pad in the way. The rebound's cleaned up by Beagle, and he'll gun it out. His pass was intercepted. Backstrom maneuvering ahead. 3-on-2, slow developing. Backstrom in the slot. Score! Hat trick! Nicklas Backstrom!
A power play that did absolutely nothing for Tampa Bay to start the period because of the Capitals' penalty killers. And now another transition by the Capitals' top trio. They scored one in the second goal. In the second, Backstrom stays with it, and you could see the goalie go down right away. And then he slid away from the post. There's the misplay. The bouncing puck, he regathers and slides it right along the ice. A good play all around once again. The Capitals strike here through the wickets of the defender, Schuster.
And save. Nicklas Backstrom has all the goals. Holtby has done all the rest. A marvelous stop there on Connolly, who reloads. Fans when he pulls on the trigger. Has seen Backstrom pierce him 3 times. JT Brown closing. Glove save Holtby as Stamkos looks for the rebound. Out by the linesman Sericolo. 5-on-5 play continues. Ooh, rugged hit there. Latta smoked Brian Boyle behind the cage.
Practice for Big Garrison.
Stop hurting your own players. Beagle fires this one, vacuumed up by Bishop, and he'll hold for the whistle. This is Wilson at the tender age of 20 in the Washington lineup. Failed to clear. Paquette to the goal mouth. Drouin stopped there as Holtby will squeeze. Backstrom, 2-on-1. Backstrom feeds. Ovechkin fires. It's stopped by Bishop at the doorstep. Dragged to safety by Stamkos. Lightning will play clear. Johnson scoots ahead. Kucherov on the drop. Whoa, that's pretty. What a beautiful shot from Johnson. It's 3-1.
Well, it was a beautiful shot, but what about the passing play, Joe B? They threw that piece of rubber around. Tap, tap, and then tap to the shelf. And that was a nicely finished passing play through the neutral zone. Here they come out the zone. One pass. Watch Johnson get it. Two passes to the middle. Another pass, 3, 4, and then top shelf. I mean, I'm not even sure the finish is better than those passes, the way they just underhandled, darted the puck side to side, east-west passes, and then it goes right over the left shoulder and over the glove of Braden.
Stamkos on the feed. Carl closes it, Deeks, and scores! Matt Carl makes it a 1-goal game.
Well, the Capitals got standing around because Kuznetsov didn't get the puck out initially from the corner when he took the puck on the wall. He tried to throw it up the middle of the ice. It was picked off. That kept the pressure on. Here's the play on the half wall. Watch how open Carl is. Here he comes right down the gut. He fakes a shot, Joe, and then shimmies around the goaltender.
There for Tampa Bay. Ward around the boards. Ahead for Fair, not out yet. This one dribbles back to center. Then a steal, a wide open cage, bullseye! Eric Fair